It is absolutely essential that industry strengthens their backing for apprenticeships and skills. And there are some amazing companies who are already engaged. So alongside the event, the exhibition and competitions, we're holding a 3-day massive skills summit. A whole range of events. This morning's session brings together 50 of Britain's top UK CEOs with apprentices who are exploring what it takes for a company and what are the benefits for both young people and business of getting involved in it. Their purpose is to spread the message amongst corporates right across the UK, and business in the community are going to use this event to create a massive marketing promotion to the CEOs of big companies to keep getting involved.
Good afternoon, welcome back, and an especially warm welcome to the business leaders just joining us. Fantastic to have you with us this afternoon.
I have the privilege of being the Chief Executive of Business in the Community, as Ali has said, but before that, I have been the Chief Executive of several large businesses, a couple of FTSE companies, and so I know the challenges that so many in this room are facing right now. We are in a very uncertain economic time, and the uncertainty seems to be accelerating. So how do we respond? What do we do?
Whatever way you want to come at this, whether it's a moral responsibility, a political responsibility in terms of your communities, or whether it's your responsibility as a business person to ensure that you have the right people in your business, you're creating healthy communities in which you can prosper and people can prosper, this is an investment that business has to make, and actually it is an investment that returns immediately.
We had a really good conversation speaking about different apprenticeships, how we thought young people today are interested in apprenticeships, and we got some really good advice to write down what you want to achieve in 10 or 15 years' time, and you will achieve it.
Always be enthusiastic and try and be excited in what you do, because I always work better in what you do.
Yeah.
And make sure you work as a team and also shine in your own way as well.
I'm an apprentice, and I was wondering what the government are doing to encourage and support apprenticeship programmes.
We're creating about 400,000 apprenticeships, which is a big number. We could do more. For example, most of those will be in the private sector. We could do a lot more in the public sector in terms of creating apprenticeship opportunities. So we're serious about it. We have to be. As I said, we've got a million young people not in education or in employment. That's a stain on the country. We've got to do something about it, and apprenticeships are definitely part of it.
We were certainly very impressed with the calibre of the people that came to speak at our business and conference seminar. I think for too long we've looked at the academic route, and going to university is the only way for young people to be successful in their careers.
I'm particularly delighted for it to be in London. Not simply because we're the host, but because of the messages which it sends to my own country. Through their talent and endeavour, we've got roughly 1,000 competitors here, 50 countries, setting an example and sending a very powerful message that skills are a source of pride and self-worth, as well as a basis for their own career success and financial security.
I think that the 3-day business conference and seminar programme that we had at WorldSkills will certainly have helped to shape people's view of vocational practical skills, change attitudes, and make people look at things in a different way than they did previously.
We have very high hopes for the British team in this event. I'm sure and I hope they have a very large haul of medals. But the brutal truth is that this competition won't provide a very accurate representation of the skills base in the country. Because the reality is that compared with a lot of countries, we have a large number of people with low qualifications. We do indeed perform pretty well at the graduate level, including science, technology, engineering and maths, but we are 19th out of 34 in the OECD in terms of skills above GCSE level. And in the table of European Union countries ranked in order of hours of training per individual trainees, one of the basic metrics, we're actually bottom. At the moment, we don't have a fully internationally competitive skills base, and that in turn defines our ambition, which is to be amongst the world's leaders within the next decade.
We would be hoping that as a result of our conference and seminar programme, that more apprenticeships would be on offer and more people would be choosing the apprenticeship route as a way to take their careers forward.
I just want to say to all of you out there, make the most of your contacts today, get networking, and to any employers in the room, you really, really can make a difference to a young person's life by giving the opportunity to get some work experience.
I think the feedback we got was very positive. And not only did they like the content and the quality of the input, they also liked very much the opportunity to visit the WorldSkills event at the same time or in parallel with that. It gave them a broader context than just a conference and seminar event. It gave them the context of the competition and the young practitioners actually doing and demonstrating their skills.